All right, we're rolling.
Sweet.
Yeah, I've yet to actually play it. I have been busy
I'm
yesterday,
just
so
yeah. I'm just glad they dropped the requirement down um to 10 wins instead of 15. Because God, 15 wins is so fucking hard to get to. Anyway, we're talking about
arena,
the
uh,
arena thing. Yeah, the new so
which is something
you
completely
just you just
different,
got to
I guess.
proliferate. Yeah, get to proliferate every upkeep. So, and if you
Yep,
don't have anything to proliferate, you get a Zombo. So.
yep. So yeah, but
Hmm.
today we're here to do some more Modern Horizons. I'm here, Kabanaw's here,
Hello.
and I did another. We had a release event draft of this set at the shop on Friday. That was pretty fun.
What you
Uh,
end up making?
uh, blue black ninjas with no enablers.
Ooh, how'd that work
So
out for
like,
you?
so like, you want a creature that can attack before turn 3? No.
No.
Uh, went fine. 2-1, losing to an extremely powerful aggro deck.
Cool.
Uh, but like,
That sounds about right for what you've described.
yeah, when you can't get rolling. But I enjoyed that each of my opponents was on a pretty majorly different game plan from oh, I opened bear to oh, I have a lot of I have what is it, 4 copies of Viashino 4/1 that's like a ball lightning that goes back to your hand and just all right. So,
Yep. Yeah, the thing I'm interested in today
what are you looking
is
at?
I want the crabs.
I like
I know you've been trying to get the crabs for a while now. I want
how
the crabs.
how real is bears dot deck? So, obviously the rare like is the if you have the rare it's incredibly real, but the other part that makes it way more real than you'd expect is the prey upon in this set. The prey upon in Modern Horizons is green for, fight, but if you target a 2/2 with it, it gets +2/+2 before the fight.
What's
Which,
this one called?
Savage Swipe?
That's
Savage.
Savage Swipe. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's
Oh yeah,
green for +2/+2
if
fight.
its power is 2, then it fights. Yeah,
Yeah.
great, fantastic.
So they have a lot of 2/2s, and then they can fight any creature that exists.
Yeah.
So,
Oh boy.
all right, we don't
So I'd be
want.
interested in bears. I don't know. I'd also be interested in ninjas, but yeah, like, I think the blue green is usually what I like to do anyways. So becoming the crab deck is something I'm also interested in.
Yeah, if we can find them, that's the trick. The ninja deck I played on Friday did have 2 crabs in it, though I boarded them out after like the first round,
Yeah.
because I only had 5 total snow permanents, and it's like, oh, this isn't actually doing anything
Yeah.
except for attacking to be a ninja, which was pretty good.
Fine, attack the crab, whatever. I'll take 0. Wait,
Whoa, no!
another crab's a ninja.
Then you draw a card. Yeah. The other thing about ninjas is that there's some ninjas that are really strong and some ninjas that are like really mediocre.
Yeah.
So, oh, Earth Inspired, thank you for the sub.
Like the blue ninja that makes a token on hit is kind of interesting because you can use that token to,
Keep ninjing.
keep ninjaing. You don't get to, you lose the token forever, but
Right. The one that, like, there's like one that's like when it comes into play, it gives a creature indestructible that I've never actually been able to use in any meaningful way. Like, I get what it's supposed to do. It's like, oh, you attack with a couple creatures, one gets through and you save the other, but
yeah.
that's never happened in practice. So, anyway,
Yeah.
let us join the Modern Horizons League. Did MTGO change its UI a little bit? Visually, not actually in any meaningful behind the scenes
Yeah.
way, but visually, yes.
Just a refresh. All right.
Hmm.
Genesis. Ooh,
Hmm.
Genesis is in this set, huh?
Genesis. Yeah, Genesis is a rare in this set. Uh,
Hmm. Let's see. What else is in here that we would consider, like, as a plan?
We did to just talk about Savage Swipe, but that's not as much a pick one thing. I like Lava
No,
Dart a
that's.
lot.
Hmm.
Winter's Rest is the snow card in the pack, but funnily enough,
Yeah.
that card is like really useless against the snow deck.
Yeah. Huh.
Because they have like a bear that says untap target snow permanent, and it's not just snow
Hmm.
land, it's snow permanent. Uh,
Yeah. But yeah, my Genesis is just generically strong.
yeah, and like, well, not only that, but like if we have any sort of cycling creature,
Yeah.
it becomes
Oh
a
yeah, then we can
much
just keep repaying. Yes.
yes. So like if we find any creature with cycling, we can get this rolling pretty well, and there are a good amount of those.
You
So
know, we cast out a 5 mana 4/4 when it sits on the battlefield. If our opponent removes it, then well,
all right, there's
Echo of Eons. You
Echo
want to
Eons. And this is the thing I was talking about, the Rime Tender, which is the snow
Yeah.
covered liker. Speaking of snow covered likers, they do exist in
There's
this pack.
yeah, for sure.
There's Rime
Like,
Tender, there's
there's a number of really good
Cantrix,
things.
there's Glacial Revelation.
I'm gonna argue, I think, for Rhyme Tender.
Okay, okay.
The reason being that there's a good chance we'll be able to pick up some number of snow-covered lands, and then it becomes a mana dork.
Yeah.
So if we're gonna pick up any snow permanent here, which I think we should, because the other option that's not green is, Weather the Storm. Uh, you want to be in the snow deck.
Yeah. All right.
So
And if we table the crab, we know it's real.
oh, we know that it's time to go all fucking in
Yeah. But
on
yeah.
snow time.
Okay. Another carrion feeder. Tempered Sliver, Nantuko Cultivator. Nothing too huge here.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Uh,
Yeah, nothing too huge here.
yeah. Nothing really calling out to me. Do you want to Yeah, there's nothing really drawing us another color in this pack.
Right, that's the problem. Is like I wanted to find something that's color 2, but Moonblade Shinobi ain't it. And like
Right.
the black and Ransack the Lab's all right, but like
Yeah. Does that mean maybe just Tempered Sliver?
that could work well. God, Snowland pick 3 seems like the worst idea.
Oh god, no.
That's a horror.
That's not real.
That's a really really poor decision in my mind.
Yeah.
That or even like Cultivator.
Yeah, Cultivator might also just be good. But
Yeah,
Good Fortune Unicorn is strong as hell.
okay, Good Fortune Unicorn. Yep, that's one's real nice. Mob.
Also, Fairy Seer is just a strong flying man.
Yeah, my problem there is that blue's been not in these last 2
Yeah.
packs.
Blue's been kind of drying up. So
Yeah, it was not like super real here. Good
I
Fortune.
think the Mob, the Unicorn, or I think those are the two that seem like the best here.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Fist of Flame. It's a good card too.
Yeah.
Mob versus Unicorn. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Mob. I know white looks open just as much as black here, but like I feel like we're in similar. Yeah, and then we still have some stuff here.
Oh man, pick up that Mind Rake with like Genesis in hand.
Ha. Just I'll discard 2. I don't care.
Yep. But I've seen that Witch do some work with the amount of scrying it gives you.
And then we've got not a lot else outside of that. Martyr's Soul is not super...
Blue is more real here. Like there was that chiller pillar.
I love me some Chiller Pillar.
So, is there anything like that we feel like would be missing if we picked up that chiller pillar instead of?
What if we just pick up the snow-covered forest because we want something for the
Oh yeah,
tender?
that's a fair point. Yeah, sure. And then yeah.
Cabal Therapist, hi.
Hello.
That's a sack outlet. Another crab.
The crab is pretty late at this point.
Yeah.
So Ball Therapist is a decent sack outlet, and being able to just take apart our opponent's hand is kind of strong.
Right.
But then there's also just Crab here. If we wanted to go for the plan.
Yeah, did you want to see if we can get it to roll? Because this seems like the pick.
I'm kind of interested.
To roll
Yeah,
with
like I feel like if yeah, I'd say let's go for it.
All right, I feel like black is the hell. I probably actually would pick the Tranquil Thicket here on an unknown pick,
Yeah.
but ooh, I actually like the Anurid. Scrap Recombiner doesn't do anything. Ikite's also pretty good. And this is the thing I was talking about to you earlier, the Sand Sprinter,
Yeah.
This thing gets really good real quick. Like if they don't have blockers, it's like a ball lightning that just keeps coming back.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. The Anurid's good. Ikite is better in
there's that blue-red deck that draws cards.
Yeah, well it's fine with a lot of the blue stuff that can support it.
Yeah.
Glacial...
There's a glacial. Yeah.
Do we want that over just another snow-covered forest? Is the problem?
It's a good question. We did already see another one going around, so if nobody else is going for the snow plan, then we're gonna get one.
Slingin, thank you for the sub.
So.
I
It's either that or the behemoth, I think.
Yeah, this thing's super real.
Yeah. But I think going for another snow-covered forest is a good idea. Make it more likely we're going to get real ramp.
Yeah, alright. So this is our table around. We have Frostwalla and Winter's Rest and
Yeah.
Snow-Covered Forest, so this seems like we're in a good position.
I'd say let's take that rest.
Yeah. Frostwalla is really strong, by the way. That's a good aggressive creature creep now, and thank you for the sub as well.
But yeah, seeing all the snow-covered stuff still left in this pack, I'm very...
Yeah, I'm sad we can't get all of it, because this is a good...
Yeah, totally.
There's a lot of stuff for us, but removal's a really good option for us. And there's...
Oh, yes, we're in it. We're so in this.
So... I'm just gonna grab...
okay, and you know what? We might want to still splash that mob.
Yeah,
so.
I might want that one swamp for that. Maybe we have, there's a 3-mana 1/1 that casts, sack a land, grab 2 lands.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Alright, right now we're looking at, we have 7 snow-covered, snow permanents already?
Yeah. And then we have, we have some decent... Alright, I'm just gonna grab,
Yeah.
Which you're fine for the side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this feels good, because it feels like there's not... okay, so there was a Glacial Revelation that didn't make it back around, so I feel like somebody else is
yeah, I think it was in the same pack as the crab.
Yeah.
So
I think somebody else at the table is in snow. So we're not alone at the table.
But then I feel like I think that we may have taken them off of snow because we took the crabs.
Right, they didn't get those tabled back. Sure.
So, but maybe they're So it's I think it's the sort of thing where maybe they took that thinking that they would get a chance. What do we got here?
Wind.
Ooh, do you want to splash white?
We got Plague Wind.
How do you feel about Plague Wind?
Well, I'm looking at the rest of the pack, and the only green card I like in here is Trumpeter Herd.
Yeah. How do you feel just taking a Plague Wind?
Okay, how about we end up with a couple of the 1-mana artifact that flickers mana into another color.
Yeah,
and
or maybe that dinosaur, the Fountain of Ichor.
Yeah, oh, not that one, the snow one. That's
Oh right, yeah, there's a snow one. You're right.
Yeah, it's and there's no snow permanents in here other than the mountain, so
yeah,
don't feel.
So let's go ahead and take the thing that can just end the game.
Right, and so maybe this works well for us. Maybe it's the splash over mob. We'll see. Wall of Blossoms, snow-covered swamp. There's a lot of green in here. That's nice.
Yeah, there's a revelation.
Yeah, I'm honestly fine with a lot of this.
Yeah,
probably fine with Wall of Blossoms. That card.
I think Wall of Blossoms is
Or wait.
Oh! Spore Frog Genesis, huh?
Maybe I try to table that.
Yeah, no, yeah, like
Let's try to table the Spore
there's good
Frog.
green in this set. Like Spore Frog's probably not going right away.
Yeah, like Twin Silk Spider's the bigger pick over that, and there's a lot of decent
Yeah,
cards in this pack. So
and like the Nemo Mongoose, can
just if we can table a Spore Frog, we need one Spore Frog for Genesis. Let's keep that in mind.
yeah.
Snow-covered island, trumpeting herd, talisman of on color.
Yeah. Talisman's strong.
Talisman of on color is a
ramp.
pretty good place to be.
The other thing is the snow-covered island. I think is worth looking at, but the Talisman of Fixing.
Yeah, talisman of fixing, or
I would say that like that or Prohibit or the Behemoth.
Yeah. Talisman of Fixing gets us... Okay, I want to get one of those Rain of Revelations. This deck needs some sort of card draw.
Yeah.
So, let's do this. We'll table the island.
Yep.
Blizzard Strix, Winter's Rest.
What is the Blizzard Strix is like flicker.
Yeah, it flickers on come in if there's another snow permanent. And it's any flicker, you can target any permanent.
Exile target permanent other than returns at the end step.
Is that better than just more removal, or
hard to say. It depends on how much do you think our plans can be based off on crabs? Because like that Blizzard Strix is like two crab activations.
Right. It's also
it's also a 3/2 flyer flash.
We saw the Winter's Rest table. Maybe that can
might see that come back again.
One thing.
Let's assume there's another snow player at the table. What are they going to take over the Winter's Rest? Probably nothing.
I mean, they're probably gonna pick one or the other.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pick the big flyer here. Watcher for Tomorrow, Ponder Mage. There's some card advantage.
Ooh, Ponder Mage is really pretty strong.
Yeah, Watch for Tomorrow is also real.
My argument would be that we already have a lot of 2-drops and we have some ramp.
Okay.
So like we have two turn plays that get us ramp us up, so we can play that Ponder Mage on turn 4.
Yeah. Would like to find another Rhyme Tender. Noticing the snow-covered land is missing here.
Oh boy.
This is pick 5. So
yeah, there's better stuff in this pack than I think. Yeah, maybe somebody else is just trying to go really hard in on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think that like maybe our plan ends up being less all in on like being snow covered, and more about taking advantage of the just card advantage with some snow synergies.
Right. I'm looking at Twin Silk Spider and Marasa Behemoth here.
Yeah.
We have one way of getting a land in the yard right now.
Yeah, maybe we'll get a way to like cycle one in. I like the spider.
Yeah, I like it. That also
we're low on 3s.
It also recurs well to Genesis.
Yes.
Force of Vigor, which is destroy 2. Sure. Slivers have untap. Do I just want a Phantom? No, I just
Snow-covered island.
Yeah, I just want Snow-covered island here.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, Phantom Ninja would be okay. I don't really care about the Sliver. The Force is like a sideboard card. Again, I'm noticing we're seeing none of the little, what are they called? The 1-mana cycling snow artifacts.
Right, yeah.
Which is what I wanted to find some of. Anyway, I'm just going to keep picking the snow-covered islands up.
Yeah,
Marasa Behemoth's the other card in here, and that's fine, I suppose. But
yep.
I don't care about Tornado. I don't care about Treefuck Armor. I don't care about Weather to Storm. Yep. This sure.
How about nothing?
Well, this we already knew this was.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Because it's the one we started with.
Yeah, this is the one we started with, and we picked Winds of Abandon over nothing anyway. So,
colorless snow-covered land.
Probably, unless we want Rot Widow pack. But I don't really want to be exiling creatures from my own graveyard.
That's a fair point. Yeah.
Sure, maybe we don't play it. There we go.
Yeah, I got it back. Nice.
All
Now we got the loop.
We want the loop. So this
Got
gives
the
us
lock.
we got we can loop Spore Frog. So every turn we can just pick up Spore Frog with Genesis and then play Spore Frog. And then effectively we are a different version, an older version of the like Hanakami Soulless Revival loops that Infinitely Fogged back in Kamigawa.
Mm-hmm.
So Prohibit versus actually.
Oh wow. That's a real choice.
Yeah.
I think Spell Snuff is better in the abstract.
Yeah.
Like just 3 mana to counter anything as opposed to 2 mana to counter 2 or less or 4 mana to counter 4 or less.
So I like Prohibit if I'm on the play. I hate Prohibit if I'm on the draw.
Yeah.
Because you leave up Prohibit on 3 and they cast a 3 and you go, oh right. You know, like it doesn't function.
All right. Maybe will be something that flies we really need to kill.
Yeah. Heliod's Hall.
No.
Snow-covered Forest below the cut. If we think that's better than anything in here.
I almost just want to first pick that Nature's Chant.
Really?
Just because sometimes there's there's also String of Disappearances, which can also be, that's just decent bounce.
Right.
My reasoning is that Nature's Chant is we've seen some really powerful artifacts and enchantments in the set.
Sure.
And I want someone to sideboard in to to get rid of it, but yeah, maybe it's the String of Disappearances. Or maybe it's also the Nimble Mongoose. Now that I think of it,
I don't know if we can I guess we can mill ourselves for Threshold.
Right, that's my thought. Is we can mill ourselves for Threshold and for Genesis.
Okay, now that's all right. Hopefully we table this. All right, this seems dumb. Let's do it. Deep Forest Hermit, Squirrel's Nest, Rime Tender, Llanowar Tribe, Spring Druid, Frost Wallow, Nimble Mongoose, Snow-Covered Island.
So we're getting something back in this pack, right?
We have Genesis, by the way. We have Genesis Hermit.
Oh my god. Okay, well, what do we want back out of this pack?
Everything. There's 5 first picks in this pack, so
yeah. Cool.
Like Rime Tender, Squirrel's Nest, Llanowar Tribe, Splingbroom Druid, Frost Walla, Snow-Covered Island, Nimble Mongoose, Rain of Revelation, Prohibit even, I'd almost take the whole pack levels.
Yep. I'm now very into the idea that our deck is not trying to mill our opponent out, it's instead using our crabs to put things into our yard so that we can start recurring all these things that we want to bring back with Genesis and get Genesis in there.
And then we start milling our opponent after
that. Yes.
Oh,
don't say. There's a lot of board states in that from the streams I've watched and all of that stuff. I've seen a lot of board states that just get a shitload of tokens on them that become impossible to break through. That all end being 3/3 or 4/4. So yeah.
Wrath, huh?
Yeah. How about Wrath?
Once that's Plague Wind a lot of the times too. Doesn't hit our own stuff. Okay. All right. Okay.
Well, once again, if it does hit our own stuff, Genesis exists. So,
all right. Rime Tender looking pretty strong here.
Yep.
Chiller Pillar if we want another one of those. If we want one of those, we don't have one yet.
Yeah, Chiller Pillar would be decent, I think. But I think that's the choice.
Yeah, that would be Chiller Pillar. We're seeing some pretty good ninja stuff, actually, in these packs, is one thing I'll note. The, Changeling Outcast, the Smoke Shroud X2. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Rime Tender, more snow, more ramp.
Yeah, now that I think of this as a self-mill deck, I'm also interested in picking up one of those, Exclude's pretty good.
That's a counterspell I'm happy to be playing in a game of Magic
Yeah.
the Gathering.
Wow. Just you don't get a creature, I get a card.
Yeah.
That's basically a Mystic Snake, right?
So our deck does lack a little bit of card. It lacks a Sift. I want one Sift so I can discard
Yes.
Genesis. We're not lacking like card advantage, like exclude Ponder Mage, Genesis. Say we have all the and we'll have all the card advantage in the world. Hell, recur Wall of Blossoms.
Yeah, man.
So we're fine on card advantage. It's like more we don't have.
We need more enabling.
Yeah. Choking Tethers, Frost Walla. I think this is probably a fine time to finally pick up a Frost Walla.
I like a Frostwall here, especially now that we got a Wrath that doesn't hit it.
Right. I love to see. God, if we want to play that Wrath, we're gonna need one more way to search like.
Yeah, that Harrowman
Yeah.
would be fantastic to see.
Scale up, Chiller Pillar, Snow-Covered Island. I think this is finally where I can pick up Chiller Pillar.
Yeah, Chiller Pillar seems pretty good here.
Another island. I wouldn't feel bad about another island either, because we're going to be playing like 5 snow-covered lands right now.
Yeah.
Because we're just not going to be playing the mountains, likely. Okay, I guess I chose incorrectly there, but that's fine.
Yeah, dang.
Oh, whatever, I'll take Chiller Pillar then, actually.
Sure, why not?
You know, I guess is now where you want that Nature's Chant over String?
I think so. Yeah, like if our opponent plays a good ass like Artifacts or Enchantment, how do we deal with it?
Alright, Rain of Revelation, Rhyme Tenters, Nimble Mongoose 3, Snow-Covered Island. So again, this is
I
the
think
hyper
it's
pack.
I think it's the ruin the rain.
We don't have one, and we've been looking for one for a while.
Yeah, we have 2 Rhyme Tenders already.
Again, I want this whole pack. If I could take this whole pack and pass, I would.
Yeah, they'll just be like, nope, we'll just take all these cards, and then we'll shuffle it off to next. We're just out of the draft. We're good. Oh, well, that sometimes gets big. No. No. Okay, so now we have the hard question of
how do
we pay Mob and Dead of Winter?
How do we support these splashes if we do?
So my argument for Dead of Winter, I think that I just want us to play only Dead of Winter.
Okay.
My argument being that like we don't need that to go off right away. It's something we can wait for a while for, and we have a lot of ways to search for. This may not be a real thing, but I often tend to think of card draw and card selection as fixing for splashes.
I would argue when we're trying to self-mill, they really aren't. Like,
okay, that's a fair point.
We mill our single swamp, it's over.
Well, we'd probably play more than the single swamp.
Sure, but like the thing we really are missing here, and I'm surprised we saw 0 of them, were the Astrolabes.
Yeah.
I really wanted like a couple Astrolabes to make these splashes possible, but like just they're not. So
yeah.
We have no ways to fetch it. We can only draw it off of Rain, Ponder Mage. We have 0 ways of fixing for it. There are no cards in our deck that say search our deck for swamp.
Yep.
So
yeah, it's tough. Definitely not the.
We definitely can't. Well, we definitely
not that. No.
We definitely can't wins because that's double white, and that's like
that's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like I agree with everything you said about the difficulty of fixing for that Dead of Winter. But the Dead of Winter also seems really good.
Yeah,
in our deck.
Right, and I guess like we can just discard it to Rain if things get too bad.
Yeah.
What's our snow count at? Like 5 lands and another 10 permanents. Like,
let
me go ahead.
Let's pile them all.
Pile them, but I think it's like 10 other permanents or something like that. Frost Walla, Chiller Pillar, Blizzard Strix, 14.
14 total snow covered. Yeah. So about what's that? 3/10 of our deck 15% or
Oh,
30%.
cut this spell snuff and then call it good.
Yeah, that seems fine to me. We got some power here. Like Chiller Pillars can close out the game.
Just the one. The Tempered Sliver could be anything. I don't really care. It's a filler
Yeah.
card.
Is there anything else here that we'd be interested in playing over that? I would almost maybe I might. I kind of want the spell snuff in over the
You think that's better than
over
just
the sliver?
The sliver?
I think so. Better than just a generic 2/2 that might grow if we happen to get to hit with it.
Yeah.
Or maybe what about Tornado in the main?
Yeah.
It cycles.
Cycles.
Like, how do we? What's our flyers looking like right now? It's really just the Chiller Pearl and the Blizzard Strix, right?
Yeah, we don't really have
And
that
we got
much.
like spiders to block flyers. So
Yeah, so we don't have a ton for dealing with overwhelming flying force, or even just like one flying force.
yeah.
How blue are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah, we're blue enough for spell snuff. Just like, is spell stuff live on turn 3 is the question I'm looking at there.
Right.
Alright, don't like elk. Don't think Kite's gonna cut it. Kite's a lot better when you have a lot of cycling cards. That's kind of its biggest power.
Yeah.
It gets +2/+0 if you've drawn 2 cards on the turn. So if you've drawn for a turn and then you cycle something, it's on. In our deck, we have like a couple cards that turn it on, and like Wall of Blossoms, a couple, and like some draw. But yeah, Spore Frog. I'm glad we have the Spore Frog loop.
Yeah, Spore Frog loop's gonna be fun.
Hermit seems like that's our like late game win con. Is
oh
just
yeah,
high.
yeah. It's a sort of question of like how do we actually like win the game? Yeah, it's Genesis and D-Force Hermit cycle.
Yep.
So.
All right, but yeah. So how do you feel on Spell Snuff v Tornado? Like,
I think I prefer the Tornado.
Okay.
Just because like if we don't need it, it cycles.
Right.
And like if our opponent, then like it's a way for us to answer a big flyer if our opponent drops one of those.
Heading in the second black source.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, we definitely had another player doing snow at the table. Wait a minute.
Wait, what?
Suggestatron tried to.
Suggestatron shorted us.
Yeah, Suggestatron tried to cheat us.
Damn, he's Suggestatron.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, that powerful that pack was the most ridiculous. Like,
God, why couldn't that just been more spread out among all the other packs?
Right, but no, it's all in one, and it's like,
God, we get 2 things out of it.
So
yeah, I'm
right.
I'm pretty okay with this deck. I think it's gonna do some fun things.
Again, I feel like I just feel like we're missing some astrolabes. That's the not only for like Dead of Winter, but even for like Chiller Pillar to get us double snow mana. You know, like we only have the 5 snow-covered lands and the 2 Rime Tenders, so we kind of have to see about a third of our deck before we have double snow mana.
Yep.
Anyway.
So yeah, that's. I guess like maybe there was somebody else at the table that just got a chance to see all those things before us. Like maybe the person next to us was the one that
League matchmaking failed? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
Interesting. This way's been longer since you since the first time you searched, right? Okay, there we go.
Sure. Okay. Yes.
Hell yes, hell yes. It's already here, everybody.
Is our opponent a bot?
Alright, Team 1 carrying feeder is a little bit scary. But hey, we'll trade here.
Yeah, I would trade 100%.
And honestly, even if we play another creature and they attack in with this, do we just like...
Depends on if it's Persist Goblin or not.
Yeah.
If it's
Persist... not.
If it was Persist Goblin, I would be like, nah, but it's not, so... But it's super aggressive, okay. Sure.
Alright.
Yep, no attacks.
Our hand is decently fast, so, like... Well, maybe not as fast as I'm thinking. But we do have that, you know, like, Spore Frog to just be like, nah, never mind.
Well, we even have Genesis. Like...
Yeah, right, exactly, yeah. So,
like...
we don't get Genesis next turn, but,
Soon.
Okay, they're spending mana on that, so that's good.
Yep. Next turn's probably just, like, Cycling Tornado.
Probably. I'm, like, a little bit worried that, like, by the time we get that Dead of Winter going, you know, because that's for 3 right now, they'll just be able to, like, pump up their Carrion Feeder to live through it by sacrificing the rest of their team.
Right.
Then we have to deal with the big ass. But then again, if we can just cycle Spore Frog forever, then, like,
it doesn't
whatever.
matter, yeah.
Just block the Carrion Feeder with a Spore Frog?
No, block their Carrion Feeder with a Rhyme Tender.
Oh, sure.
Or actually, no, you're
Yeah,
right.
I think with the Spore Frog, because we don't care if the Spore Frog dies, and this makes them sack to do it, so... And, like, if they have something that makes it so that, like, you know...
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we'll see what they have here, but... It's also great, because Spore Frog's generally not a,
Ninja!
Oh, ninja! Okay,
that
sure.
makes it indestructible. Wow, so that's the first use of that I've... Alright, so this is just... Maybe I should have just double blocked it. Well, it doesn't matter. Again, it's indestructible,
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
So yeah, then we just sacrifice it to not take any damage this turn, so...
Yep.
Okay, cool. So now their thing... But, I mean, the thing they returned to hand had, Echo, so, like, they're gonna have to pay red mana twice... Oh, hello!
Oh,
Ooh, buddy! Is that something we go with this turn, or we wait a little bit for that?
We can wait one turn on it.
Yeah, I think we just still cycle the Tornado this turn.
Okay.
But I think we do play the either the Swamp or the Snow-Covered Island just to get even, you know, bigger on that Dead of Winter.
That's why I think we can wait.
Yeah.
Because, like, they play out their Orc, and then they play out...
Maybe something else, depending on how many lands they have in hand at this point.
God, is it fine to just take a 2-for-1 here? Like, no,
No, I think we can blow our opponent out if we wait a little bit longer. So, like, we already know they have something else that's going to die to it.
Right. Basically, I need them to play, like, 2 creatures.
Yeah. If we play 2 creatures here, then they're down to, like, almost nothing in hand. Okay, so they probably have Ninjutsu here, if I were to guess.
Well, I'm just going to take 3, I don't care.
Yeah. It's fine.
Alright. So if they discard a card to that, they'll have...
Yeah. That would be, they'll basically play 2 creatures this turn, so,
Yep. And they just
Hell yes.
Hellraiser. Let's go ahead and cycle our...
Yeah, so now they cannot save their Carrion Feeder if they sacrifice their board.
Yep.
Oh, hey, Chiller Pillar. So, let's go ahead and just murder our opponent.
Yep. Goodbye.
Lordy, this is rude.
Ouch. Yep.
Oh my god. See? We waited a turn when we got a 4-for-1 instead. We just had to take 3 damage to do it.
Rank as officer the second.
Sure.
Let's rank officer. Exile a creature card from your graveyard.
Oh,
Okay.
sure. Okay, cool. So like they can sort of chip down on our life, but we're gonna drop a Genesis here, so
Yeah, I'm just gonna play Genesis here because it's
that
big
seems
enough
fine. To just stop their advance. At this point, we could also just trade off the
swing in.
Yeah, like if that trades off, that's fine because like we don't,
care.
Yeah, like we have the beast on board. We have enough mana to do anything we want in our deck right now.
Yeah.
So we don't need to untap stuff. We can make our Chiller bigger. We can give our Chiller Pillar wings.
Yep.
Yeah, Kaz has the right of it. I felt like we were in pretty good position even without that Wrath.
Yeah.
Like, we already had Genesis Spore Frog loop.
Right.
Like,
the rank officer's okay in that it sidesteps each opponent loses 2 life, but
like here if they want to get in for damage, we can just block it, or they'll have to kill Genesis here, which lets us, Ooh, the demon.
Oh,
that's a reason to hold on to Tornado next game.
Yeah.
Probably sacrificing both those things, right? Just getting the biggest. Oh, just a 5/5.
Sure.
Perfect. Sure, we can block that eventually.
I can block that.
And then we can bring our Chiller Pillar back, maybe, depending on how those things go. But
Hey, what up?
Yeah, come on, please block. They know. That's fine though. Makes our opponent less likely to attack with their demon this turn. And they're empty-handed, so they're off the top of their deck at this point.
Yeah. So that demon takes a while to kill, and we can kill pretty fast here at
our
opponent at 12.
But so my main thought is that like, okay, can that demon get us low enough that we're actually in range of them just using their officer to murder us? Because if they hit with this, then they need 6 things in their yard to throw at us to win, right?
They've got 4 right now.
Yeah, but then again, we can also attack back for just race them down, right?
And their top deck was...
Witch.
Sure.
It's not bad. Ooh, just fucking 2 chumps. Let's go for it. Alright, so we just attack first, right?
Do we pump Chiller Pillar and then attack first?
I think we've...
Or do we just attack with Genesis?
I think we... I mean, I guess the question is, do we, like, care if they block Chiller Pillar and then, like, chump it?
It's a 12.
We're up to 8 mana, so we cannot Chiller Pillar and Spider is my main thought.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So I think like maybe attack in first.
I kind of want to.
I think just attack with Genesis.
Yeah. Okay.
Just so that like we can keep the Chiller Pillar back to like. Just don't need to worry about like losing the Chiller Pillar.
The Witch scries 1 on any of their creatures dying.
Which they may want to just double block it here, honestly.
I would love that.
Like
killing Genesis seems like the worst choice our opponent could make. Sure, they just want to.
Okay, they're jumping it. Yeah, that's fine. That's the and this fuels their yards. They have more things to like throw to their officer. So. Okay, top something. So they liked it. Okay, and now we get to drop our spider and now we have 2 jumps for their 5/5 flyer.
Yep. So they're gonna bring us to 10.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And their top deck was.
Oh,
3 jump blockers.
Sure.
They want time.
Cool. That's not another creature in their yard, so. And then they realize that they can't attack at this point because we can make our Chiller Pillar fly and get past that. So here's a fun thing we can do is we can like untap our Chiller Pillar.
Yeah.
So
Somehow monstrous it.
yep. Monster Sid, then maybe attacking with that in Genesis.
Yeah.
And then then like we can play the Mongoose and then still untap our Chiller Pillar. If he does, if our opponent doesn't trade.
They're just gonna trade.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
That's a 100%.
Mm-hmm. And then they chump there. Now, depending on what our opponent has, we can like actually just attack him with everything next turn, probably.
Depending on what their crackback looks like.
Yeah. All right, nothing. They could have a mob. Yeah. And funnily enough, like even Mongoose off is still enough to sort of get past our opponent. So
Yeah.
we're flooding out a little bit here, which is kind of a disappointment.
Yeah, we want... So they're just going to keep doing this.
That's fine.
Alright, so next turn I think we can actually like do a bit more forward attacks. I'm worried about what they might have.
Yeah.
Okay, land, and they could play a 4/4 flying dragon thingy here, but it couldn't actually hit us. They can't entwine a goblin war party.
They they just have more. They just have another. They just have more chump blockers.
Which that's what they need to do. That's what they need to draw.
Yeah.
And we are not drawing anything.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Which is pretty awful.
Yep.
Anything off the top.
Yeah. How many creatures they have left in their yard? Like
they
probably
can kill
enough,
us.
right?
They can kill us.
Okay.
They have 3 more.
Okay, yeah. So they just need to keep doing that. So if we could keep that thing tapped, or if we could just get in for more damage.
Yeah. So we only have 1 turn of real top decks is the problem here.
Yeah.
Like, so this is the last turn that a creature will matter. Okay.
Okay. All right. We have a lot of mana, so that's something.
We can use the black. We don't need that.
Yep. So seeing a Winter's Rest here would be fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. So we go Island, Rain, and then Winter's Rest.
No, do not shuffle my library.
Please don't. That'd be very bad for us. Okay, so we can keep that thing tapped. So now we're going to take 4 more damage, and this might just be a concession for our opponent. Yeah, they're going to use it.
Use it in response. Clearly.
And then we can attack him with, like... like, basically everything, honestly. Like, maybe leave a spider back. I definitely think the Mongoose is going in.
I'm thinking through that. If they draw a land and another Goblin War Party, they'd be able to attack for 10. I would need 4 blockers.
Okay.
I'm gonna just attack for lethal, force a block.
Okay, yeah, sure, right, yes. Okay, I was thinking, like, wait a minute, how do you not die? I was like, all right, because they can't keep all their goblins.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
So they have a third Goblin War Party, then this keeps us alive.
Right, and, like, they seem like a deck that might.
Yeah.
Is the problem.
Yeah, they seem very aggressive, so...
Okay.
Nothing on our opponent's turn is very good for us. This means they have, like, okay, then we knew we were drawing the rain, so let's...
Are you ready to cast Sift on Sorcery Speed?
At least now it makes sense. I swear it makes sense this time. Counter target creature spell, draw a card. Doesn't stop the, the Goblin War Party, but it stops a lot of things. Yeah, that makes any 2 blockers coming through, or... This means they need to have another blocker or be able to kill one of our creatures, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Isn't there any sack to deal damage stuff in the set?
Well, there's a thing that sacks goblins for drain life, but it's a creature.
Right.
Attacking all out doesn't stop mob from stopping us from, like, so attacking all out is useless. To quick talk through that. If they have a kill spell for Genesis, they block here, 1, 2, 3, and the attack all out didn't kill them. So there's no reason to make the attack all out and risk, like, opponent going, like, token generator, reckless charge.
Reckless charge.
Reckless charge. Alright, sideboard.
Okay, cool.
Not a lot to bring in here.
No, not really.
Really would like to see our crabs, because they are good blockers.
Yes, they're very good blockers, and they get us towards the threshold and things in our yard.
Same with Wall of Blossoms, that'll do well in that way.
Yep. So...
Tornado's a hold.
Yeah, Tornado, we keep that now. We know that now we don't cycle that one. That's good to know.
So...
We've now sideboarded with information. Maybe... we only have that one Winter's Rest. I'm trying to think if we want that Spell Snuff for their, like, goblins. For their Goblin War Party.
Okay, what do we not want, then? He's like,
right, that's the question.
One of the monkeys?
Yeah, I think so. Like, if they're also low to the ground like that, they're just gonna trade with a goblin or something like that.
Well, especially like they have a 2-drop that trades with a threshold in mongoose. You know, like
yeah, right. So yeah, I think that it is better to just be able to just counter their goblins.
Okay, we learned a lot about them. They're
oh my god.
Hi, Kabanaw. How you doing?
Hey, no, I'm doing pretty good. You know. Got a lot of land, which is nice. None of them are snow either. We have 6 basic lands.
How about no castables?
How about no castables, but our mana?
This is a really good way to get run down. I'm gonna try it.
Oh, extremely. Yeah. Well, not if you can just like -2/-2 our opponent's board
infest.
Early on. Oh, no 1-drop is great too. Yes.
Melamed, thank you for the sub.
That way, if we draw an island, we can keep up Spell Snuff and Dead of Winter. Okay.
And that's a snow permanent.
Yeah, that's another snow permanent. So our opponent has a snow card.
That's perfect fixing too for Spell Snuff and Ponder Mage and
that's
such,
man.
So.
Wow, we drew into the perfect hand. Turns out. Great. Just nothing. We just don't. Do we attack?
I keep up Spell Snuff. Why not?
Oh, you're right. We drew fucking another island. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. brain melted there. I forgot to take into account new information. Yeah, no, we can just stop our opponent from doing anything.
And looks like
they had nothing to do to begin with. So, yikes.
Genesis has most power on board.
Yeah.
Alright. They kept a risky mulligan that needed black.
Needed black. Well, it needed black and it needed... like, looking at... I don't know what their hand looks like.
I would assume, like... I'm guessing black cards and 3-drops. Like...
Oh, yeah, like black 3-drops. Like, yeah. So that's a super risky one, right? Like, we kept our hand knowing that, like, whatever we draw, we can basically play.
Right, because any land gets us into the cards in our hand, and any cards in our deck we had the mana for. And we also knew, after the keep, we saw our you know... wrath.
It's like, man, imagine how fast we would have snap-kept that hand if we saw the, in the London, yeah.
Alright, Emmett, 9001, born in the year...
Okay, this hand ramps into Reign of Revelation.
I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah, it ramps into Reign of Revelation. Like,
yeah,
Dead of Winter is for 0, so and we can't cast it, so that's not a great card in our hand. But
I think I know what I'm discarding.
Yeah. Well, that's 1.
Rhyme.
That'd be the best play for them with that mana they have.
Yep. Lesser Masticore.
Lesser Masticore. Okay, alright, okay.
Discarding Behemoth. Sure. Cool. It says persist and can damage creatures.
Yep. That's only pink creatures, right? Or is that
it's pink creatures.
People? Yeah. Based on our opponent's colors, I would say we can cycle that, Tornado, but we can keep it up for a turn, and we can, rain at our opponent's end step.
Yeah.
We can use it at instant speed.
Oh my god, it's an instant. Yeah.
Discard a forest.
I'm highly considering just discarding the Dead of Winter. I don't know how good it's going to be against this opponent.
That's fair. Yeah, if they've shown us 2 snow-covered lands already. Plus, we don't have black for it yet, so... Yeah.
Okay.
Well, now we have snow. That's good. We have a lot of lands. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, play the biggest thing. Like, we can sacrifice a land because we got plenty in hand, so...
Thanks.
It means we're in the land, so yeah, great. Cool, we returned a land card to our hand. Alright, okay. So they have Dead of Winter. Oh, that's the guy we wanted.
Damn, that also is the reason they kept the 2-land hand, by the way.
Oh yeah, for sure, because now they get to ramp up to 4. Sacrificing snow-covered, though.
That must be, their swamp must be a splash. Yeah, and then just go grab another snow-covered. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna...
Yeah, let's just draw another card. Crab. It's crab time, everybody. We mill ourselves, right?
Yeah, because we want to get Threshold on.
Yeah.
Do I wait 1 turn to do that? No, I don't. I want... Because I'm thinking about getting that Nimble Mongoose down, but I don't think I can if I want to mill this turn. Maybe I don't mill this turn. Maybe I play Crab, play Mongoose, and then next turn I mill 4 off Rime Tender Snow-Covered Island?
Yeah, mm-hmm.
So
And then we're on threshold. We have a 5/5 vigilance and a 4/4 to attack it, and a 3/3 to attack in.
yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Be warned, they can ping with their Manticore now. They can't ping. We have nothing pingable, to actually to do, but they do have the mana for it.
Yes.
I didn't keep track of my mind. Like, man, they play that thing on turn 2 and they missed land drops. So like, that's just sitting there doing nothing, huh?
As persist.
Ooh, baby!
What are you
they're
sacking?
everything? Here, right?
Everything?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course they are.
Sag everything. Go all in.
I am extremely glad that I made the case for Tornado.
Yeah. All right. So we want snow-covered island. Mill ourselves.
We could also just Winter's Rest that thing for now.
No, we were Winter's Rest something more.
Okay, fair enough. Something that we can't answer with a spell. Yeah, that's a fair point.
Then we Tornado cast you. And then we Rime Tender. Actually, Frostwalla.
Yes. Right, because we drew another snow cover
us
thing.
too.
Now we got Threshold. Come on, Genesis in the yard.
Alright.
That's fine. Now we attack our opponent for a bunch.
Yeah, now we got Threshold.
Now the question is if they block with their newly... Nope. They keep it around.
Yeah. So now if they play, like, large creature, we just Winter's Rest it, call it good.
Yeah. So our opponent's deck is black-green, right?
Yeah, well, the red is just because they wanted a snow-covered land, it looks like. And maybe they have a splash, because they didn't sack it. Siege Sling Gang Lieutenant, aka blockers for days.
That's who I was terrified of in our previous deck, because, like, you've also got, what's their name? The new Gobbo Lord that, lets you sacrifice goblins, make more goblins.
Alright, so now we start milling them to start learning.
Yep.
So, Rime Tender. Give me the intel.
Okay.
Rot Widow Pack and Putrid Goblin.
Cool. Do we use that Winter's Rest? We can tap down that Manticore.
That seems really irrelevant.
Yeah. No, is it worth the information, is basically what I'm asking.
No, we do it next turn.
Cool. Because, yeah, here they just block with their Goblin team, and then sacrifice their Goblin team to,
So now, here's the thing we're learning. Here's the interesting thing we're learning. You blocked wrong.
Misspell.
So we discarded the Dead of Winter, which, again, we don't have black anymore right now, so still correct to do. But,
No, next time.
Looking at their deck right now...
Like, if they're planning on making use of that, yeah.
Druid, like, they have a lot of things that do get murdered by it.
Alright, I don't think there's a lot that gets our opponent out of this situation, so...
I want the ability to attack for lethal next turn.
Well, for Inspire, this is a new opponent. We beat them.
This is round 2. Yep, stage 1, match 2. So stage 1 is irrelevant. It's weird that just doesn't say, like, match 2, game 1 or whatever.
You know, Maurice, I also felt a little bit like this is the same opponent last game because, they played a lot of the same cards, or cards would be expected out of them at least. So, stage thing is silly. Nothing uses it basically, but it's a mechanic they have, so.
Oh my god.
Yeah!
They got to use our mill.
We've been owned!
I don't care, I just Winter's Rest that.
They owned us!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Yeah, we can't. We can't untap another. Okay, cool.
Huh. We only have one snow-covered permanent here.
Yep. And we couldn't untap it. Okay, well, we get to mill 2 more for free.
Yep. And just looking at attacks, they're at 6. They block 3. They block 3. They take 1, 2, 3, 4. They can gain a bit of life.
Yeah.
Show me your deck. And Silk Spider and Forest. Is this worth it?
I think it is.
But they can just sack
Like
and persist it.
Sure, you're right. Then no, because then they don't even enter the battlefield. So if we do it to anything, we do it to the Manticore.
Yeah.
Is it Manticore or Masticore?
It's a Masticore.
Okay. Right, Masticores are the artifacts.
Yep. Mob.
Mobinas, huh? Tapping down for that one, huh, buddy? Let's attack in for yeah, then they can sacrifice stuff to you know,
untap a blocker, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, they can untap a blocker and they can, you know, gain some life back, but yeah.
So like this is coming in for what looks like lethal, it's not. They can sack their Putrid Goblin, drain 1, and then block the 3/3, go to 3. Yeah, again, the more we're learning, the more I think Dead of Winter works just fine against them, especially with how they seem to be a pretty wide deck.
Yep, we've seen very few things that have like high toughness.
Yeah, they're you know, oh,
they got their Feaster of Fools.
Interesting to let that go. And yeah, clearly they can
live.
They can live, but they did it incorrectly.
Yeah, they could have saved 3 life here.
Yeah. And they very clearly need to.
So they miss blockers.
They have a Rime Tender, that's a snow creature. That's about it, though. So yeah, they go to 1.
Cool. Could be at 4. But now all of our creatures are... Well, no. Our spiders aren't lethal because they can sacrifice their Sling Gang Lieutenant.
Yeah.
But they got a lot to grind us down.
And 2 go Cultivator.
Well, I'm going to guess they have no land cards in hand.
Yeah, because they've been missing land drops. And that means our all-out attack is a victorious one.
Yep.
They block, take 2, gain 1.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, we've learned.
Yep, we got some good information out of our opponent.
And this is where that 3 life matters.
Yeah, extremely. If they had done that, then like we would have had a, you know, we've been whittled down a little bit. We've been drawing blanks. Like our opponent's been, it seems like they've been drawing real. I mean, considering they have no lands in hand.
Yeah.
So like our opponent was grinding us down a little bit. If they had gained that life, they might have been able to stabilize. But so any changes here?
Spell Snuff again could work. Our opponent has some real top end.
Yeah.
Nimble Mongoose I feel a little better about in this match, but not as much. Like, I don't know if that's enough to not just board out the 1.
How do you feel about Spore Frog?
I want to keep that in.
Okay, cool.
I don't want to drop our combo.
That's fair. Yeah, the only way I could see in maybe like one of our top end cards for the Spell Snuff or Mongoose, probably.
How many snow creatures did they play? They played 1. They didn't even play it. They milled a Rime Tender.
Mm-hmm.
So. Alright. I wonder what the red splash is. It feels like it is a splash. The reason I say that being that they didn't sack the snow-covered mountain.
Right, and the And because we didn't see much snow interaction in their graveyard.
Right.
Like we saw the Rhyme Tender, and that's not worth playing an off-color card for.
I'm in on this.
Yeah, that seems fine. You know, it's not super powerful, but like Nimble Mongoose can trade early. Spore Frog can trade it early, or just, you know, I like to see Tornado because basically one of the only things that we can't answer easily is that giant demon.
Yep.
The Feaster 5, so...
Rhyme tending? Rhyme tending with a snowland.
Okay. Alright, cool. Maybe it is worth it. Maybe I was wrong. Hey, I like that play, buddy. What if we copied it? Yeah, good call.
Just in case we draw...
Oh, we draw crabs to begin after a mill. Yeah, okay.
We can begin the mill. Red. Oh, that's just because it's the snowland. Okay.
Because they have to.
Okay. Ramp.
So they turn colorless into... Alright, so they're ramping quite a bit here.
Yeah. They've got pretty high ramp going on here. Bear, sure.
Bear, sure, yeah, uh-huh. That's another thing that makes so yeah, Chiller Pillar here because
it's the play we can make, and it blocks the bear.
Right, because we're on turn 3 right now. So right next to the Pondering Mage. Right, okay, duh. Wow.
Yeah. 3 cards left in hand. We're gonna get Pondering Mage, which is gonna be like not only like command the board at this point, but card advantage, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want to get some card advantage going right now so that we can.
Yeah.
Okay, if our opponent's
I like the opponent ramped into small stuff.
Yeah,
that's really good for us.
Ramp into multiple small things doesn't.
Especially because that means that there's a really big chance that next turn is going to be demon. Like sacrifice Goblin, Mother Bear, probably just those 2 to get a big old flyer. They can outpace Chiller Pillar. Is that a shuffle?
On the one hand, we have the black source. On the other, I don't like that many lands on the top of our library. I think.
Yeah, I don't really like drawing lands 2 turns running, so I think we put them back and we shuffle them. Then we do Wall of Blossoms. Okay, yeah, we got a better draw. So
yeah, okay,
great.
So if we draw a land, we can like just jump.
Yeah, we can get into the air. So
and 5 in the air is no joke. So
yep. So yeah, here, if I'm right, is the demon.
We'll attack for 1 first with Venomous Changeling, because I'm not
Oh,
blocking
sure,
that.
yeah. That's fine. You got it, buddy.
Which, even if they do...
Interesting, though. I don't know why I don't really get attacking with that. Maybe they have a mob?
Okay, I'm not going to play the Anurid here. I actually might go with...
Yeah, because we want our lands right now.
Yeah, let's go with our wall set.
Yep. Ooh, just keep up with the
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead and, you know, play a big old demon. Sacrifice some... Well, no, that's, This also lets us keep up Tornado, though, so...
Yes. So if they go for big old demon, we let it resolve and kill it. If they go for, I don't know, some sort of annoying 6-drop or something, the Marasa 5/5.
Mm-hmm.
We can live up a lot here, which is nice.
Yeah.
Bank costs. What do we got? Cycling on Earth. You got it.
Earth. You got it.
Seems reasonable.
It's having both your black mana for that, too. Okay, yeah, play Talisman, or, yeah.
Yeah, play Talisman.
Play Talisman, leave up same things.
I get to play Spore Frog in here, too.
Yay! Love that guy.
That's our you know, insurance policy.
Mm-hmm. Spore Frog's weird, because I think it's one of those things where you either find it cute or you can't look at it. Yeah, I would be fine excluding that.
Yeah.
Because, as we've seen, that can actually be pretty good inevitability. So, not letting it exist, I think, is just fine. Especially if that's their highest impact play right now.
Yeah.
Like they've 6 mana up, so
Sweet, they don't have mob. That was my worry, is that they were gonna have mob there.
right.
Okay, hold it. Hold that snow-covered land. I'm just gonna monstrous Chiller Pillar and get in.
Cool.
So we want to play. All right, rise, Mothra.
Go flying butterfly wings.
All right, 4-turn clock.
Cool. And we still just have a demanding presence on board, so.
Yeah.
And it can't even just like secretly attack us for lethal because we got that Spore Frog hanging out.
I know. That's the coolest thing. Like, yeah, they keep attacking us for 1, but like, I don't care.
If they'd so like to, sure.
4 cards in hand still.
Okay, cool.
Jump blockers 4 days.
Yeah. That's fine. I have to respect that play.
All right.
Cool. Mill us for 4.
So I think we play. Okay. And then I'm actually going to play the Anurid.
Oh,
here.
sure.
Because we can't.
Yeah, because we can't get to threshold off mill right now. So, but this gets us another card, which means that we could potentially get up to it.
That's a good card to have in hand.
That's also just a great one to see. All right. I wonder if they still take the hit here. I would.
I would say
unless you want that in your yard.
You block with the real one.
Oh, sure. If you have anything that like can get it back in the yard, or
they've shown Unearth, so I would not be surprised by ways for them to.
Just like, haha, I get even more blockers. You'll never hit me with that thing again.
Paying costs. Is this demon?
4 so far.
If like they could be debating tapping creatures versus lands.
Right. Reap the past. Oh man.
All right, pick up your. Glad we're not targeting you with Iceberg Canstrick here.
Yeah, right. Oh my god. Or maybe that would be fine actually.
All right. So they get Unearth, rank officer.
Just like dump more lands to put into their yard.
Right. They pick up garbage, but right now they can pick up a lot. So.
Yeah, that's true. They could have picked up 2 more things. So. Ooh, I like to see that.
Yeah. So that can get us threshold, though their Venomous Changeling is just sitting there. Am I okay trading that with something? Like, what do I want?
Mongoose? But I think they just block, like, Mongoose with, Bear Goblin.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. The ground seems pretty clogged up. I would just keep attacking in the air. Maybe we just keep up Rain of Revelation and Spell Snuff.
That seems fine to me.
This is fine. I'm just thinking if we want to play Rhyme Header after this.
Yeah. This will be the last self-mill.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Yep. No, it's the last self-mill because Rain of Revelation gets the 7th card engraved.
Oh, but sure. But what I mean is, like, if we're gonna choose to mill them or us, we still have Genesis in our yard, right?
Well, it ain't in our yard.
In our deck, right? But it's in our deck somewhere.
Sure, but at this point we have 16 cards left in deck, and I'm gonna draw 3.
Okay, all right,
and,
okay.
Like, this is not a game that looks like it's ending anytime immediately soon. So
that's a fair point. That's a fair point. All right, so they're gonna go ahead and be okay with Oh no, they can just play the.
Do I care about that enough? Like, again, we saw
I
that
don't think
that's a
so.
really annoying threat.
It can be, but they currently have no creature cards in their graveyard, and I think we actually want to spell snuff the spider. Like that's 2 turns off our opponent's clock, or off our clock for our opponent.
Sure, they discard a land. That's irrelevant. So yeah. And that gets us threshold now.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, we can rest their changeling
And then get in with
like a bunch.
the board, basically?
Yeah, like what doesn't go in? Like not Spore Frog, not our no toughness creatures.
I must start putting the mill on them.
Cool. Well, we saw what their red splash is for now.
Yes. Siege Gang and Behemoth in the yard. Okay.
Okay. Those are things I'm sure they would love to draw on.
Everybody in. I want this board, like, I want the complexity off this board.
So it's like it goes away a little bit, but then like it kind of just comes back because they get their goblin back on persist. They get to exile their mother bear from the yard to get 2 more bears back.
Right, but also look at how much of this is just sort of like chump blocking, and they're taking 10
Yeah.
from this attack.
Yeah, you're right.
Rank
Yeah,
officers off the board.
their rhyme tender, puts it in the yard, but like then they get less mana. So if there's something huge.
Okay, and look at that.
Yeah, that's a much smaller board for us to deal with.
Also, opponent's on 5.
Yeah. So yep. And if they happen to play a flying blocker, we can tornado it, or if we can't do that, we can rain revelation. There's very little that can happen that would lose us this game right now.
Yeah, and we also have another 5-power threat.
Yeah, that's true.
So like, sure.
Okay.
Do you actually have anything you're cycling? You could have top decked a land.
Or they've just been sandbagging them. Yeah.
Yep.
They've just been sandbagging them.
Problem is they still have a 5-power flyer. They need to have drawn mob.
Yep. Actually, I drew 2 off the top. We haven't seen them in their yard yet. Like, there's a good chance that they did.
Mob. What do you
want?
What
do you want? Mob. Who do you want? Mob. Why do you want?
I want to be just like Mob. Come on.
Come on, type your creatures.
Regrowth.
Regrowthing.
Unearth.
For the spider.
Yep. Because that's the cheapest. That's the only way they can make the play. Holy shit.
Oh my god. This is incredible. Our opponent is doing a very good job of staying alive. Oh my god. How many lands do we have left in the deck?
4 in yard. So, half the deck. So
okay.
We've been drawing live a lot.
We have been. Ooh.
Okay. I think we hold that. It has flash.
Yes, we can set it in step, but it's another 2 males on our opponent.
Or remove their other flying blocker.
Yeah, that's true.
Or prevent mob.
Oh right, it's any other permanent.
Any other permanent.
My god, it's any other permanent. What a good fucking card.
And they killed their real spider, so it's not going to be like, yes. Oh, well, no.
So if we exile their token, it's just gone forever.
Yes. Okay, 2 cards in hand. Shit.
Let's see. They can't activate that this turn.
That's really important.
Yeah.
So we force no. So we're just gonna force them to block with it.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
That's easy enough.
Yeah, we just get rid of their other spider. Force them to block with this or die.
Yep. And then they're down to nothing. So.
Owl, milieu. Get rid of spider. Can't cast that yet. We have 2 swamps in the deck still.
Fair point. We also attack with because that means the Strix is also lethal next turn. Maybe they also have Mob in hand though. Who knows? Interesting.
Their final card's mob.
They have Mob. They have Mob. Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, we get to keep our owl.
Yeah.
Are they going to be able to start making a spider a turn now?
2 spiders a turn.
Is that 4 or 5 mana to make a spider?
4 or 5.
4
yeah,
5, yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
5.
okay. I thought so.
I thought it was,
Whew,
I thought it was
okay.
more than that.
So yeah, then they have 7 mana on board. Or yeah, 7. So they are very far from activating it twice a turn. The problem is that it's geometric growth on the activations. So yeah, at this point we need to find anything. More mill. Our opponent's down to 13 cards in deck. Okay, how many snow permanents do we have left in our deck?
We still have a snow-covered swamp. We still have...
Because I know our count was 15 before. So we have 1, 2...
I would have to do some full counting here, so...
Yeah.
I guess
So Frostwall, Snow-Covered Island, Rime Tender, Chiller Pillar. Then on the battlefield we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So right now, we have 2 draws that are swamp, and swamp draw is perfect. Like
yes. Discarding Forest, okay.
Okay. Swamp draw is what we want. That's a 100%.
Oh right, I forgot that they're changeling as a spider.
Yeah.
I was wondering what their spider count was, but yeah. Hey, perfect. Can we total defeat our opponent? Like, no cards on the battlefield. Like, every card in their graveyard. We're not actually gonna get that because we're killing our opponent right now, but... Oh, that's another good splash.
We're not killing our opponent right now. We're attacking for 3 because our excavating aneroid dies.
Oh, that's a fair point.
We attack, and they persist Lester Massacre.
Cool.
They're just gonna make a spider.
Yeah, make a spider.
Ping us.
And the dead of winter comes.
Winter has come. Alright, if they tile up like a land, they can just shoot down Strix.
Mm-hmm.
Current problem is 2 cards in
there
deck.
are 2 cards in deck, yeah. So...
Yep, bears.
Yeah, bears, sure. Uh-huh. Makes sense.
Yep. Rawr.
If we draw a snow permanent, okay, all right. I was gonna say if we draw a snow permanent, could we just Okay, that wasn't gonna happen.
We still have the Chiller Pillar. We still have
Right, but if we had, what I would have wanted to do was just like mill our opponent, then pass turn, don't even attack.
yeah. I'm happy we learned the splash. 2 good splashes, by the way.
Yep.
Especially like they're playing the Nantuko Cultivators for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
And the Druid that casts Harrow. And yeah, we have a backup mill plan that works pretty well.
Yeah.
So in our deck right now, it's like Genesis, Chiller Pillar, and some lands. Like,
yeah, goddamn. Come on, where are you hiding, Genesis?
Look, we had Genesis win a game already on the beatdown, so...
I know, but I wanted to win on being a cool card, not just a 4/4 for 5 mana. What do we call those?
Dirkwood Boar.
Yeah, I want it to be more than just a Dirkwood Boar.
We did it as a Dirkwood Boar twice now.
I mean, I guess part of the power of its ability is that it, as a Dirkwood Boar, is indestructible, right?
You definitely don't want to kill it.
Like, the best way to deal with it is having, like, a 3/5 on the battlefield.
I'm really happy about our deck's, like, double usage of Crab.
Yeah, that's what I'm really happy about here, is that, like, it's not just that we're going all in on mailing our opponent to forever, like, as quickly as possible. It's that we can use crabs to power up our own board and our own game plan.
Right. And I know we've been boarding out Nimble Mongoose because, like, it has some kind of poor matchups on the ground, but that 5/5 sure as hell don't. Like,
yeah, definitely.
We have strong reasons to want to mill ourselves, so...
Yep, and if we see Genesis hit the yard, then we're very happy to see that happen.
Yep, so jumping first, yes.
Okay, well, here's the other side of the Kabanaw coin.
So, I'd like to remind y'all, when you see a hand of 7 cards, you're going to be saying to yourself, wow, what a good hand. That's because 7 of the cards aren't lands?
Yeah, it's because there's a lot of good stuff in this hand.
Yeah, so
all these cards do stuff.
Let's, This one's awkward, but I'll keep it.
Yeah.
The Winter's Rest is really awkward. That can go bottom.
That can go right away, yeah.
Mongoose?
Well, they can't hurt our Mongoose. They need their own 1-drop if they want to deal with it.
No Lava Dart. No Defile. Can't block. They're gonna ninja the hell out of us.
Yeah, but Spore Frog.
It's true.
Like, if they ninja us hard enough, we can just say, no, you don't actually get to hurt us and get your ability.
So their best play here is Island Ninja of the Deeper Hours.
Is that a draw card, or is that
it's
make a
whenever a ninja you control deals damage, draw a card.
Ah, yes.
It's blue-black. I don't know its actual name. It's just Ninja of the Deeper Hours instead of the Deep Hours.
That's funny. That's a good card. I mean, we're ninjas. They're ninjas. Okay.
And that's a really good ninja card, by the way. This is one of the better enablers for it.
It got Menace.
Because it even if it never gets evolved, it has Menace, which makes it hard to...
Of course, they already played the best enabler for the deck before that, yes. So...
Already well enabled. We can attack for 1.
Okay. You know, Dead of Winter does nothing right now, but, I like to see our opponent doing things in their first main phase.
Yeah, so they just want to
like,
evolve.
Attacking us for 2 is like, yeah, no problem.
Cool. I don't like it, but I'm not gonna stop you.
Like, isn't that 5/4? Oh, hello.
Ooh, now you're talking.
Now we got something spicy going on.
No attacks.
But isn't that ninja that's like 5/4, hit your opponent?
Yeah, top 2.
Like top 2 costs 3 to put on the battlefield.
I believe it's 4.
Okay, so they could have it this turn, but they don't.
Instead,
they just attack us for 4 in the air.
Yeah, well, I mean 6 total. We can't stop it.
Sure, yeah, they're attacking. Yeah, that's a fair point. We could just Spore Frog to not take 6 this turn.
Nah.
Or we could wait to do that later when it's more relevant.
Yeah, I want to wait until that's actually, like, Okay, a snow permanent. That means Winter's
Okay.
Rest is better, which
Yes.
probably is my next turn play.
Right. It's the Cantrix and then the Winter's Rest on the Witch, because that means that their Shroud doesn't go into the battlefield either, which means it doesn't get attached to ninjas
Yep.
as they enter. So.
Also, hello.
Also, hey, what up? We got Vanishing is when the last one is removed.
Yeah.
Sack it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now we can block the Menacer, like real easy. We just put 3 squirrels in front of it.
So it's really funny to me that like they changed Vanishing, they changed Fading to Vanishing to make it more like, oh, it makes more sense. But honestly, all it did is make more confusion.
Yeah, because now I don't know. Now I forget which does
there's
which.
2 mechanics, and now
If they just kept the one, it would have been fine.
Like, so now it's like, wait, does that die on turn 3? Does that die on turn 2? When does that die? What? You know, like.
All right, so sure thing. You can Zack, no problem. Okay.
I'm a frog here.
Okay. That also makes sense. Like, because this is the last turn we're gonna be hit 4 in the air.
Right. We're still gonna be hit by 1.
Sure.
Sure.
We still got our 4 squirrels.
We'll get them back sooner or later.
Yeah.
I think we want to mill ourselves.
Oh yeah, definitely. Get that mongoose big and strong.
Yeah, well, not only that, but I want to find Genesis real bad.
Yes, I would love to see Genesis in the yard. Tornado here, huh?
Interesting. I don't think I want to because like killing Smoke Shroud doesn't actually do anything. Like,
here's the more important thing.
If they
if they ninja somebody in and they put that shroud onto it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we still Winter's Rest their witch.
If they can kill our Cantrix, they actually untap, so.
Yeah.
Snow-covered island, talisman. Sure.
Alright. I'm mostly fine seeing those go away. I would have kinda liked that snow-covered island as more mill, but I'd also rather see action, honestly, so.
Sure. 6 cards in hand, another witch.
Another witch!
And evolve.
Okay, we can.
If that slug comes in, I throw a bus. Like,
yeah, we throw the squirrel team on it, and they can eat our mongoose and a squirrel.
Yeah.
But they recognize that we could just do that pretty easily. So
they still don't. 1 card in hand.
Yep.
Well, we're on that too, I suppose. Like a snow permanent. That's the worst possible draw.
My God. Okay. Do we just hold that, or do we put it out?
Do we hold this tornado?
That's a good question. I think we cycle it at end step.
I'm honestly thinking about cycling it now in case
cycle it now.
Yeah,
okay.
Because
yeah.
My problem here is that we have nothing going on. Like, obviously this can untap or something, but like, we need action right now.
Oh my God. Okay. Well. Okay.
We need.
So we have 18 mana sources in the deck, right?
Well, we have 7. We have 6 in play, 1 in hand, and 2 and 1 land in the grave as far as like lands go. So
right.
So we're down to 25 and 9. So like we're a little worse than 1 in 3. Like it's like 2 and 5 or so.
1 and 4. Yeah, about there. So.
When one of their creatures dies, they get to scry 2.
Yep. They get to scry 1 twice.
Yes, which is different than scrying 2. Rank officer, maybe they discard that last card.
Yeah. It's also they've been holding a land. Like they've been at 6. I don't think they need any more than that. So and now we don't really have the option of blocking that yeah, they discarded an island. We don't really have an option of blocking that.
Right. I'm a
we could just like yeah. That and a squirrel.
Yep. And hopefully when Nimble Mongoose turns on, things fix up.
That'd be great.
So like Sift would be a good draw here.
Such a great Ponder Mage would be great.
Any snow-covered permanent I'd be okay with.
Yeah, that get us on.
Right now, we -2/-2 on the
Oh,
graph.
yes.
Hi, how you doing?
Oh, I love to see that, man.
So we'll leave up green.
Yep.
Hey, Ponder Mage, help us out. That's a huge
Yeah.
body.
Yep, it's a big body. It means that we can pretty easily block that slug again. If this finds us like 2 bad cards and a snow-covered permanent, then like, how about we I think we top those, honestly.
Well, because Blizzard Strix lets us flicker Ponder Mage.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it does. Oh boy, that's tasty. And then it gets us 2 triggers on our cantrics to mill ourselves a little bit.
Okay, so I actually want to draw the Strix here then?
Do you want to draw? Oh yeah, you're right, because we don't want to mill ourselves. So yeah, I think you draw the Strix, and then yeah, makes sense to me. Fortunately, our opponent can't use that officer right now. They have no creatures in yard, so we're a little bit safe in terms of like them being able to just like clock us down. But then they can also start attacking with everything except their officer, and like we have to start making trades and stuff. So
yeah. I also have the ability to flicker.
Oh sure, their slug back down to a 0-3.
Yeah.
That honestly might be the most real thing to do.
I want to mill S2 to get our Mongoose on. That's important to me.
Yeah. Let's see, what do their attacks look like? If they attack in, we can just do a.
Ugh.
That's a bummer.
That sucks
And
real hard.
That's
Wow.
exactly what
Wow.
that does it exactly. So that's really rough.
That's the worst possible thing our opponent can do to us right now.
Yeah.
Because now our Blizzard Strix sucks on ice.
Well, we can still knock down their 3/6. But yeah, this attacking looks pretty bad. And then double block on their witch.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we take 3 down to 6. Okay, but the
not being able to flicker our Ponder Mage hurts a lot. Is basically it.
Yep. But, you know, Blizzard Strix will be able to come in, make our Mongoose a 3/3.
Yep, and they're gonna draw a real card here, because
they can get rid of a fate card once, and so if they top, it means that they
card on top.
Yeah,
so
top.
They don't even need the scry. All right.
Yep.
Okay. I'm milling them.
Yeah, mill them, because when the Blizzard Strix enters the battlefield, we can secretly turn on
So here's the other problem: we're at 6, and there's a rank officer in play.
Yeah, that's the big issue here. Is they can just start making when we just start trading stuff,
right?
And we just start dying really fast. So maybe we actually do just mill our opponent a bunch of times.
That's 2 creatures in the yard.
Yep. I think we just mill our opponent again, honestly. I think we just keep milling our opponent to get as much info as possible, because I think we lose this game.
Okay.
Like, I don't see really any way out. They have 2 inevitable creature. They have like 3 forms of inevitable victory. So
yeah.
I think just playing to get as much information out of our opponent would be the best play. So I think it's honestly Blizzard Strix, like flicker our snow-covered island.
We still have Dead of Winter as a possible out.
That is true. And that is a pretty
It'll kill everything.
Right, because we could Blizzard Strix away their slug to make it an 0-3 again, and then it will kill everything. You're right. But I guess like the thing is that like I think we might just be dead this turn. Because they attack with everything, then they use that ability again, and we die. So
that's fine. We just take 1.
Oh, right, yeah, you're right. Okay. So we
So
have to survive at 1 life.
yeah, I will play for one type of victory here, I suppose. Let's
Okay. Well, it's a 1 in 22 chance. There have been worse odds.
I actually have to mill ourselves here.
Yeah.
Because I need Nimble Mongoose on.
Mm-hmm. Genesis in the yard, huh?
Okay, so
Oh.
if we kill rank officer, we can live.
Yeah, if we kill rank officer, we're actually in okay shape. We bring back the squirrel man, right? Oh,
Or even just
no, we bring back
Frog.
Spore Frog. We have to bring back Spore Frog. So yeah, we take 1 here. We block the zombie, which is fine because it doesn't put anything in the yard.
So 1 in 20.
Yep, you got a 1 in 20 chance. Do we have any other kill spells or any other way to get rid of the rank officer?
No.
Yeah, the Winter's Rest is already on the battlefield.
Yeah, the Winter's Rest is our other route.
Yep. Okay.
So just roll. Let me find my d20.
Let's get a crit here.
Okay, and then roll the dice. And well, sorry, we don't actually do
First we get back the Spore Frog. Actually, could we cast Ponder? No, we don't have enough mana to get it back and Ponder Mage and do the thing. So yeah. If we had a little bit more time, that'd probably be the play. But now it's just you have to kill us with your ability.
Yep. And?
Oh, dang. Okay. Another opponent for 2 more?
Yeah.
See if we gotta be... Because we haven't seen... Those are the only ninjas we've seen so far, right?
Yeah. Another Changeling Outcast.
Okay. Alright, well, we've seen half their deck.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cool.
Uh-huh. Okay, cool. Just kill it.
Great. Yeah, no, good call.
We look. I think we did maximum amount of attempts on getting out of there. Do we want mob?
I feel we might want mob. They had a lot of single things that have been fine to deal with. The question is, if we bring in mob, do we then bring in another swamp? I think so.
Third swamp over a forest.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we're in the final round, and
We do have Hermit and a Genesis and a Spore Frog.
Yeah. Nice.
I like this way better.
Whoa.
This hand looks great.
Keep.
I guess there. Oh, we even have. I was like, wait a minute. There's no islands. Like, wait, we don't need it. We have.
We don't need it. We have Talisman.
Yeah. This hand is nuts.
We played
so
Hermit last game.
We can turn to Rhyme Tender.
Yeah, we're playing the Spore Frog because there's a Genesis in the deck. Like 100%. That is the reason it's in the deck.
Extremely. Okay, so it's turn 2 Rhyme Tender.
Yeah. And then turn 3.
Then turn 3 Talisman Wall of Blossoms. So
obvious.
Like, I guess if they play another swamp here, they can defile the Rhyme Tender. But then even if they do, we can still get that down to the Talisman. So
yeah.
And they're probably not doing anything else on their turn. So if they want to spend their turn defiling us, then, like, okay.
Sure, and I don't honestly. I'd take them ninjaing in one of those 3/3s because then we can just play Ball of Blossoms and it's off.
Yeah.
But yeah, we wanted to play Genesis Spore Frog. There's the file.
Yeah. Yep.
So we still get to do our play anyway.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we made an island. Nice. And the next turn we can Inyard probably.
Yeah, and you're a Saka forest.
I
Well, they just want
give it
that
+1/+1. Sure.
well, they want it out so that they
Oh,
can.
sure. They want out some of the ninja stuff. They can
They
like
immediately get the smoke shroud on the ninja.
yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It does.
Okay, I still think Anirid's the play here.
Yeah, I think so too. Because we're not like missing any snow permanence by not getting it down right now. And then like next turn, maybe we'll be able to Cantrix and then Chiller Pillar mill ourselves to
And we got the mongoose,
start.
so we can start getting
Yeah.
threshold soon.
Mm-hmm. Well, at the very least, next turn we can get down to like Cantrix and Mongoose or Spiders and Mongoose.
Okay, worst.
This is almost definitely going to be a ninja, right?
Yeah, and the worst case here is they actually ninja into the
5/4.
The 5/4 that top twos.
Yeah, that would suck a lot.
Oh yeah, we're self-milling with the crabs. That's the entire point of this deck. We got a sweet deck.
Don't tap any more mana. Just tap that.
Sure, 4/4 with flying.
That's fine. That's fine. We can chump that for days.
Yeah, we have Twin Silk Spider. That's fine.
And eventually we have Chiller Pillar.
Yeah, to actually kill it. Sweet. Oh, that's perfect.
That's fantastic. Oh my god. Cantrix down, Snow Covered Forest, then Spider.
Yep.
Attack in for 4.
So mill 2.
Actually, we want to get down the no, we want to stop taking damage here.
Yeah, I want to stop taking damage. We're at 13.
Yeah, because my thought was getting the Mongoose down. So I know we should
stop taking damage first.
Yeah. Especially because like we aren't even guaranteed enough stuff in the yard for to turn on Threshold next turn.
Yeah,
so
we block with Twin Silk Spider and then we...
Oh, you're right. So yeah, we will have
But we
wouldn't
turn. Be guaranteed if we weren't playing the Spider, which is the funky.
That's another good point.
Okay, 3 cards in hand. Our opponent can make more changeling, or can make more ninjas, sure.
Mm-hmm.
We can block for a while on the Smoke Shaper, and hopefully we find like turn to snow or whatever. So yeah, block with the real one because we want a real token. Then are they ninjaing? Probably.
Looks like it. They're paying costs.
Is it the big ninja?
God.
It's the 6-power ninja.
Sure.
Okay.
Doesn't it fly? Fine. Doesn't have flying. Just hits for a bunch. Would have been way better for them to, get that one down the turn before. But now they get to put out their outcast again. So. Beautiful.
Okay, now I think I'm playing Chiller Pillar Mongoose here, and then we're holding a Tornado
definitely.
for later.
Yep. And then the Mongoose can just trade with their, 6/3 ninja.
Yeah, and can't be stopped.
Yeah. Like, they'd have to have a combat trick on their guy to save it.
So again, self-mill.
Mm-hmm. And our dude is Vigilance, so he also gets to keep a 5/5 back.
Okay, Snow-Covered Swamp down. That's one of our 3 black sources, but that's okay. We have 3 of them. Don't attack with the reach, because we need that. And we have double snow permanent, so we can make Chiller Pillar fly next turn.
If we draw
land.
Land, yeah. But if we don't draw land, we're drawing something real, so...
Yeah, 2 cards left in hand.
Alright, our opponent probably just attacks with Flyer.
I would attack with Flyer Changeling.
Yeah. So we can block the Flyer. They are probably going to ninja in something, if I were to guess. Well, I don't know. They haven't shown an incredible number of ninjas, unless they were all hiding in the bottom of their deck. So this may just be, it is for some. Which is fine. Okay. Chiller Pillar flies.
Underrid and Mongoose in?
I think so. Or maybe Chiller Pillar doesn't even fly. Maybe we'll just keep up the Tornado.
We can do both, like, instant speed.
Yeah, you're right. Yep. So we just keep back the Chiller Pillar to block. And they trade with their guy, so...
Yeah.
But that's fine. That gets 6 power off their board. I think we're in pretty good shape.
Opponent's at 8.
Yeah. So...
being a 6/3 instead of a 5/2 is a lot better than a Canyon Lurkers.
So yeah, I think we have to wait for declare blockers, I think.
Okay, they're just not doing it.
Oh, fantastic. That's great.
If they have another 6 ninja, we die.
Yes. Yes, we do. They don't.
If they don't have another creature, they die.
Yes, they do. But they may have mob here? Make him have it. Okay, they could still have mob, but we can't block their creature. We have other things to block with on the ground, so...
Lethal damage.
Fantastic. That was a good one. Okay.
Okay, so let's get back into 3. God, do we have any other anti-flying, It's... Because, like, spell stuff isn't good here because they can just...
No, they get past it.
Yeah, they get past it.
Like, choking tethers could, like, stop them from attacking in for a turn and give us an attack. But I don't think there's really much to change here. Like,
no, I think the mob is the upgrade we wanted.
Yeah.
Is there anything else in the main that you think isn't worth it? Like, clearly, Chiller Pillars are real, excludes fine, even as, like, you know, obviously, like...
I mean, even if we exclude the thing they return to hand,
yeah,
right? Like, it stops their sort of, like, chain of changeling.
Right. Alright.
So I say go for it.
If we get another hand that looks like that one, like...
Yeah, my god, we're in okay. Yeah, we're in okay shape.
So it looks fine.
I'm into it. Yeah. Like, we can activate that Frostwalla. We can leave Exclude up.
Hermit.
And at some point we get to cast Deep Forest Hermit, so...
Sure.
Okay. And if we happen to draw, yeah, in case we draw the crab, we can, you know,
yep.
Crab Island.
That's what I'm looking at there. I'm gonna play the snow-covered island probably next turn because we want Frostwalla, but
I mean, we might be able to put down swamps and we'll be able to tap the island anyway.
Okay, honestly, I'm thinking it might be worth it to just hold up Exclude and then
yeah, I'm also thinking that. Yeah,
because then we have the pump.
Yes. Then they can already just be a 4/4.
Like, clearly they could...
Hey, it happened. But we're still not gonna... I still don't think we want to play it.
Yeah, I think we hold up Exclude here.
Yeah, our opponent's probably gonna have something. Well, then again, they might have a ninja here.
Does playing the Cantrix would block the Ward-Eye Witch? Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, like, there's nothing... We can't stop a ninja, so if a ninja comes down. But getting in the Iceberg Cantrix starts getting us towards, thresholds.
Or activating Inrid.
Yeah, and for a Nimble Mongoose.
Yep.
And it does make it makes it a little bit harder for them to get in.
Okay. Let's do the immediate hold
because
off.
Yeah, like I extremely see them next turn getting in with like a ninja, and then it's like, cool, we, like, you know, spent mana on
yeah, or they play Smoke Trout on Ward-Eye Witch. Get in for 4 or 5.
Point is, there are a lot of ways they could have played that just got us nothing. So, okay.
Okay.
Maybe also just have Mana War sometimes. Just a bit of a bummer.
That's a good card to have.
Yeah. Do we block the Witch here? Probably not.
No reason to yet.
Yeah. It's a bit of a bummer because it means that, like, we don't get the mill off the Frostwalla.
Yeah, but I think we have to...
Yeah, I think we have to get down the Frostwalla. We have to get down something that can block their other ground creatures, so...
And if we can draw green, Forest Hermit shuts this entire board down.
Oh, yeah. It's just... Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right now, our Wrath isn't good enough. -1/-1 doesn't do anything.
-2/-2, though.
Yeah, with Frostwall and Iceberg Cantrix in play, it's a lot better, but we need to be able to stick cards in play, is the current issue.
So they probably get in with their
I would all
well,
out. I would all out.
yeah, sure. And we kill the witch.
No, we block the witch, go to pump, and then they defile.
Sure, okay.
That's the actual what'll happen here, but it's still the correct play.
Yeah.
I've played Magic the Gathering before.
You know, well, they might still ninja here. Who knows? But all right. Well, it's still we take less damage from that. So
sometimes I hate it. I don't hate it, but it's like you know, like yes, I've played Magic before, and all right, we're playing land and we're playing holding up exclude, even though we can't play the.
Well, we can play the we can play the Cantrix.
Yeah, Cantrix, and then leave up exclude, and this is probably the turn that we chump with.
Yeah, with the mongoose.
With the mongoose.
Yeah, I think so.
Again, forest fixes a lot of our woes. So.
It does. Is it better or worse to represent multiple counter spells? Because my thought is like this way we represent as much stuff as possible, but we don't represent another counter spell. But
right. My thought here
does that make it more likely for them to play that? So
my thought of leaving up the swamp is that this represents mob. That's the big one I wanted to make sure we represented. We had to leave up the green, the blue, and then it's like, well, do I tap forest like the other way?
Or other
and
island.
like,
yeah. So I think we just chump like chump there, yeah. Still thinking 4 here. Really hoping.
I need them to play a post-combat 3.
Yeah, they really need to play another card here.
Rank officer. You know what?
That is fine. You know what?
Well, that's a.
Get that the hell out of there. That's also like just kill us in a few turns. We can't stop it. So.
Okay.
Force, please. Okay, that's 2 more blockers.
Or I can play Spore Frog, which is infinite more blockers with Chiller Pillar.
That's true. Yeah, Spore Frog and Chiller Pillar. That sounds good to me.
So
we can mill ourselves for 2.
Yeah, that mills us for 2. I'm going to do the Chiller Pillar first, because if they're holding a counter spell, I want this card countered first.
Yeah.
So mill ourselves.
Which turns on Threshold, which isn't relevant right now, but
Genesis
in the yard. Okay.
If we can draw a second green.
Oh my god, we're in it.
We just need the second green.
Yep.
And like Twin Silk Spider can hopefully buy us enough time to get there. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Here we go.
Oh god, we're trying. Final card in hand on our opponent.
If they counter this, do we just lose?
No, we take 4 on a crackback, and then we go to 2, and then we play Twin Silk Spider, and hopefully we fix everything. It's fine.
Because that'd be an incredible read if they didn't counter the Chiller Pillar, and they in order to counter our 1-drop in green.
Right, like the other thing here that's really cool is that like I can make blocks that make us take 2 or 4, and then not sack the Spore Frog unless it's a lethal attack.
Right. The Spore Frog can just wait until it would be lethal, and then we can use it. So we can block that there. We can block the Mana War, and then
take 4.
Take 4, yeah, sure.
If they ninja.
Yep. Then we Spore Frog. So okay.
So next turn's Anarid.
Yep. Yeah. Which will draw us another card.
Hopefully he draws us another green, and then hopefully we just start Spore Frog looping to not die.
Yep.
Yeah, you have to target something with this. That's fine.
Which, yeah, we're not going to use it right now. Because we really, really want another forest, and if we don't get it, we have a play, so... Well...
So play Anarid, sack
Sack an island.
Yep. Actually...
I think getting the Anarid down makes their attack start looking bad.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Alright, boom shakalaka. Okay.
We are in...
Loop detected.
Whew. Alright. Now we are still weak to A play, which is the officer.
Yeah.
But if they don't play that, which they probably would have at this point if they had it, we're doing okay.
I think I just start getting damage in here. Right?
Yeah, that seems fine to attack with. Like, we can Spore Frog whatever combat they come in with. Like, we don't need blockers at this point.
Now we have to remember that they can like turn this off by killing Spore Frog at end step.
Yep.
So like a Defile would kill us.
Paying costs. Ume's always arm. Oh, we're just dead to that.
Yeah, we're just dead to that.
Oh, that sucks.
That's something I knew was a possibility, as I mentioned it aloud. But the reason I made the attack with this is, for one, like if they have it and I leave back Chiller Pillar, they still do it and then they attack and we die. There is no
we're dead. No, we're dead either way, right?
Yeah, there is no way that like I couldn't leave back the Chiller Pillar and block all of these because they would kill the frog and then I'd need 2, 3, 4 blockers. So
yeah, yep.
Basically, attacking with the Chiller Pillar, we really need a clock is the missing piece. So we finally got Genesis Spore Frog.
Oh, we were so close to having it happen,
and we're a turn late.
Yeah, and then they have the Shroud to get flying in anyway. So
yeah,
yep.
Oh, that was close. That was fun.
That was really close. That was very good.
And we even have the Hermit in hand too.
I know, man.
Which, like, again, if we had played the Hermit here instead, they just go and jump over us. Their hand is pretty well set up for that sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm a little jealous of our opponent's hand because they just kept getting the right thing they needed at any given point.
Well. We were doing well as as well. Like finding Genesis, finding Spore Frog,
really close.
We neted time.
We were very close to just taking that game over. So
one thing our deck is missing is like one thing noticeable with that rank. Here's the deck. Noticeable with the rank officer is we don't like once we're down to like 4. Like, we can't gain any life back up. We're just
we can't gain life. We also have no actual removal. Like, we have the Winter's Rest.
Yeah.
But we can't just say no, you don't get that rank officer anymore.
Yeah, like we have Dead of Winter, we have Winter's Rest, and like we sideboard in the mob when we absolutely positively. Because the thing is, like, we only need mob if there's a creature that we don't want to like in combat, right? Because like in combat, we're basically the rulers of combat.
Right.
So anyway, that owned. This was so we've been talking about the crab deck, and it's like, oh yeah, you play 6 crabs and mill your opponent. It's like, well, all right, what if you mill yourself?
What if you mill yourself to get Threshold, though?
Yeah, to get Threshold and get your Genesis in the yard, and
your
opponent goes, oh shit, Genesis.
Genesis, oh fuck. I'm trying to think now if when our opponent attacked in for 6, or when we were 6 life and our opponent attacked in and we're hit for 4 down to 2, would it have been safer to Spore Frog then?
The problem there is that our Chiller Pillar then doesn't get the kill on their board, and they have 1 wider of a board.
Right.
I'm like, I feel like that's still just as much of a problem for our position.
Yeah, like it's... Yeah, and this is not one of those like, oh, in hindsight we should have done that. Definitely, it's like no, would it have been safer knowing that our opponent could have easily drawn removal for it?
Yeah, that's the problem is that they definitely like we don't have any real ways to defend it. We can't. You know, we could board in a Spell Snuff or something.
That may have kept us safe for like a turn, but then our opponent still would have gotten that gone to do that. So.
Good old ninjas. All right. Well, that's gonna be it for today. That was a good
one. Yeah,
that was a really fun draft.
It was, and it was a strong 2-in-1. Like it was a little bit weird. We got to do some fun synergies that like maybe people didn't think of before.
I guess that's my record in this event. Is I've gone 2-in-1 every time so far. So. Your
favorite record.
Yeah, well, let's just keep free entry into the next one. Keep on rolling. So yeah, that's gonna be all for today, though. I'm really happy about this. Thank you, Kabanaw, for joining on this.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thank you everybody in the zoo. Hope you all had fun with this. I know we had a really we had some real close games that we got to find our way through. Thank you for the sub, Kabanaw, as well. Yeah, if you want to support the channel, you can always follow, stick it around, see when we go live. You can always subscribe. You get the cool skull, you get the cool slime, you get the other cool slime, the cube. And yeah, just being here, having a good time, watching the stream, that's good too. So, all right. Thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.